Welcome to Sailing KYAN 2. Join us as we explore the beautiful Chesapeake Bay in our newly refitted Morgantown Island Ketch, and watch as we're preparing the final touches for our 2021 snowbird journey from Baltimore, Maryland to sunny tropical destinations.
3, 2, 1. Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 7th. I think it's the 7th. It is early in the morning. It's about 7:45, not really that early. Our bimini's almost done. Yesterday was an interesting day. We learned some new cuss words, and you learned them. You taught them to me. So that worked out really well. We installed Well, it did after the 4th glass of wine. It worked out really well. And we installed our propane heater, and we put that in the aft cabin. We'll show you a picture of that later on. Tomorrow by noon we're going to take off, maybe have our last I saw that.
Maybe.
But we're going to be inside the boat, not outside of it. So but we're going to take off, do an anchor overnight Thursday, see what Friday brings us. Maybe we'll do an anchor on Saturday or Friday night as well, and it'll go down to 46 on the water, so we'll have our propane system running. I think we'll be pretty good, and go from there. Right now the coffee is on behind us. Move your head. There you can see the coffee is perking. There we go. Coffee's a little perky this morning, and we're going to go have our coffee and talk to you soon. And we're underway. First mate's doing a great job up there. Of course, we have the wind coming directly on our nose, and it looks like we're going to head to Bodkin Creek today. Anchor tonight, and then tomorrow we'll see how quickly the fog lifts, and we'll try to get up to Sassafras. You could just go naked. Hear that? Don't unzip the front. No, because then all the wind's going to come blowing back here, and we're going to be too cold. Well, you can do that, but I think you might be better not to, because as soon as you do that, the wind will blow up and it'll drop 20 degrees. That Guinness is good. I think we'll have to make a stop in port by Wednesday. It's a very nice flavor to it. Well, here we are, a little after 7 o'clock in the evening, sitting at anchor in Bodkin Creek. A nice cozy fire going up on the poop deck. We have our new little buddy infrared heater, 4,000 BTUs. We just turned it on. It was 68 outside, and it was starting to cool off. So we're just testing this out to see how well it performs. 4,000 BTUs. It uses a little Coleman or little 1-pound cylinder in the tank. And that 1 pound cylinder has enough energy to burn 21,000 BTUs. So that's roughly 5.5 hours of heat from a cylinder. We also have another system down below that's piped in from the 15 pound tank vented out on the deck. So we have plenty of heat to go. Are you feeling warm yet, honey?
I'm warm.
You're warm already?
Yep.
Okay.
Warm enough.
Oh, good. Well, that's a good start. And our GPS anchor alarm is on. Probably too bright for anyone to see. There we go. So here we are sitting at Bodkin. Oh, it feels warm already up here. And we've got our anchor alarm set to 250-foot radius with 100 feet of chain and snubber. So I think we're good for the evening. It's about 64 degrees outside. It's about 72 degrees now inside the enclosure. We had a really good night at anchor. Didn't move anywhere. So we're going to pull up anchor today and head to Annapolis. We'll take a mooring in Annapolis so we can enjoy the weekend on a mooring, a little trouble-free. And we're expecting probably 18 to 20 gusting tonight. So we'll have a nice weekend in Annapolis. Now Sandra's watering the bow, hoping the boat will grow a little longer. I don't think that's going to happen. It's probably also getting all the mud off. But if she doesn't get the cover off in a few minutes, it's going to blow, and then she's going to have a problem. Well, we're following our route out the same way we came in. We'll go down and pass the red marker, leave that on our left, make a left turn, and then proceed out through the channel. Sleepy Marina. The colors are just starting to turn down here, but not bad considering it's end of October, and where we grew up in Canada, this wouldn't be probably very common. It's probably not too common down here, but more so than in Ontario. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday in Winnipeg who, as we were sitting out having a cocktail, enjoying the surroundings, he just finished shoveling snow. Isn't that fun? Okay. And we'll see how long it takes her to get that cover on. There's the channel's out there, so she's got less than 5 minutes. We'll see what happens.
Oh, it won't even get 50.
Alright, hold on to that for a second while I see where we're going. We're going down to... This is where I always shit my pants. It gets down to 7 feet here. 7.5 feet on the depth sounder. There we go. We'll follow our same track so we know we didn't go wrong last time with that. And from behind us, we're actually lined up pretty good in the middle. This is when we came out, the same track when we came out during the storm. We just kept barreling straight through and then we turned left. See the Key Bridge over on that side, and can't quite see the Bay Bridge yet for Annapolis. Alright, we're climbing up to 10, and pretty soon we'll be in open water.
Okay. That didn't go as smoothly as other times.
I thought it did. I got it on the first try.
Well, that part went. Yeah. The rest of it is just husband-wifery. Okay. So those aren't completely even. So what we can do is let that one out and then loosen it out. I'll go shut down the engine. So that was a great anchoring mooring job we did. I'll edit out all the cuss words you taught me. Great job. So mooring makes you hungry. Yeah? Okay. So, folks, Saturday, October, and we're in Annapolis. We are social distancing. So you can see, the end of October, we are not the only ones that had the idea that if we go sailing in the cold weather, we'll have the place all to ourselves. And however, it turned out to be fantastically warm this week, and I think everybody has the same idea. So from the looks of it, we actually got the second last, you said.
Yeah, one left over there.
There's one mooring ball left at the very end.
Yep, right front.
Yeah.
Right at the end of this row.
Yep, right at the very end. So there's 40 mooring balls here. And we've never been able to get one. However, I think we came pretty close today. And the reason I want to have one tonight is that wind is going to turn nasty tonight out of the northwest, and it's going to blow up to 15 to 20 knots tonight. So if we're right, sitting at mooring will mean we'll get a decent night's sleep. Tomorrow I have to tinker on the collision avoidance navionics, see if I can get that working. And we'll go from there. So right now, I am going to go make some coffee. Sandra is going to pay the piper when he gets here. Our mooring fees are horrible, expensive, $35 a night. That's it.
So we're back here in the aft cabin, and this is our sleeping quarters, which is very comfortable. Right now, we still have some extra wiring to do. We have one light in the corner. We need to add an additional light on the other side. But I wanted to show you the Procom heater. And this heater has a pilot light and ignites by thermostat. Now we'll open up. You can probably see the blue flame going on here. So now we'll open up the daylight a little bit. And here you can see this is a Procom ice fishing heater, bolted and mounted to the wall. The gas hose is temporarily mounted, and it's only meant to be used whenever we need it. So the hose disconnects from the tank, and then we'll stow down here between the aft cabin ladders. So here you can see this is our aft cabin. This is our way of egress. So when we keep the stove within 6 inches from the ladder, it doesn't get more than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This is our way of egress in event of an emergency, and that's what keeps us nice and snug at night. We also throw a cover on this doorway right here. We have a green canvas cover that Sandra made, which at night we put that up and it gives us good heat retention. Now, some of you may say and think, well, gee, are you supposed to have ventilation? Yes, this is what they call a ventilated heater, a non-ventilated heater. It doesn't require venting, but you do have to leave a little space of air. So just enough crack of air like that is plenty enough for any carbon dioxide and monoxide to escape. Well, it's dinner time on KYAN 2, and Sandra is putting out pierogies and
Cabbage rolls.
cabbage. Good.
Cabbage rolls.
Cabbage rolls. Thank you, Chef Sandra.
After 2 windy nights and rainy days, it was time to head back to Baltimore. The great news was that our new enclosure I made for KYAN last month offered us great protection from the elements. The not so great news was that we heard that the fog was less than a quarter mile of visibility. Shane was happy that he could finally try out the new radar system we installed this summer. We slipped our mooring lines, headed past a nice super yacht, and went to the fuel dock to fill up our tank for what was hopefully going to be an uneventful ride home.
Good morning. It's Monday, October 26th, and here we are out in the fog playing with the elements once again. We're working our way back to Baltimore, and the fog is pretty good. Seen a couple of people out here. Radar's indicating a couple of things, so I think we're looking good. And it'll be a motorboat ride until we see some fog lift and some signs of west wind. Maybe we can put some sails up. The wind's supposed to veer over to the north probably by the time this suit clears. So, looking good. Under the Bay Bridge. And there's that little Albert 30 we saw about that's the Bay Bridge horn. He only did one.
That's the second one.
I guess there's a second one. When you're under the bridge, you only hear one horn.
It echoes.
It echoes?
Now it's echoing behind us.
Oh, I thought it was the Vikings were coming after us. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So we made the first leg. Now our goal is to stay on the edge of the shipping lane and stay out of the way of any freighters that should be coming up. We'll see them on our radar, but they'll be a little quick. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Sailing KYAN. Don't forget to like us and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.